1, 2, oh, okay. 1, 2, oh, okay. And let's bring the music back. Okay. Yes, so reference storage to player parts for different things that we want to target. We want to have a leg reference for targeting position, reference for position targeting, and chest reference for projectiles. Then we want to implement a targeting offset so it doesn't go for the head but goes for the chest. We want to do some adjustments to the little guy. The way they bunch up together right now is not really cool, and I also want them to attack in a little bit of a different way. Right after that, I'm gonna do player health, just so we have some feedback on how much damage a player would get during the encounter. For that, to easily work with that, we'll need a restart feature, just so if the player dies, we want to see when they be, like, logic for restarting, pretty much. So resetting the enemies, setting all of that up. We also need to fix the little bug that we have with enemies locking in their animations when they die for some reason. Sometimes, but not all the time. Music down just yeah. Make more reasonable weapons, because right now they're just generating with pretty much random parameters. They don't have any reasonable damage, reasonable projectile speed, all of that. We added pulling last time, so this should be pretty straightforward, just tweaking the values a little bit. After that, I want to work on a full-on proper little bit of the game. So I want to have an enemy encounters in 3 rooms, where you would finish one and proceed to the next one. So for that, we need to design the rooms themselves, design the encounters. We are gonna need to add enemy wave system, probably add projectile pulling, just in case there's gonna be a few things on screen at the same time, and maybe logic for disappearing of enemy projectile and stuff, like enemy corpses and bodies and stuff like that. And after that, I'm gonna need weapon and bat upgrades, just to have a little bit of that roguelike behavior in store. So that is list. Let's see how far down it we can get. So first things foremost, reference to player parts. So we're gonna create a script. It's just gonna be a simple singleton with references to it. Let's go in here, scripts. Yep, it's gonna be, say, player scripts. That makes sense. And we're gonna create a behavior of player references. Okay, let's get into that. And this is going to be pretty straightforward. We have our singleton parent class, and this is pretty much just going to be all of our needed references. So it's going to make public transform player camera, public transform player base, and what else do we need? We need player chest, and what else would we need? Let's also have a reference for the bat. Okay. And before I forget, the other thing that we need to add to the to-do list before making the encounter is make weapon and bat undroppable. Okay, so we have our references. Let's put it on a helpers player reference. So player camera. Just this. Player base. Pretty sure this is always going to be a player base, but we'll take a look at that a little bit just to double check that it's actually the correct position that we want to reference. Because maybe we'll need to add some kind of a raycast feature to check the ground underneath, because I'm not sure if the player is going to be able to like jump or fly or anything like that, and that can be useful in the future. So for player chest, pretty much what we want to do is have a transform hover right under the head. So we're going to create another helper script. It's going to be follow with offset. That's pretty much everything that this script is going to do. So we're going to have a public transform target. Yep. We don't need the start. But you know what? Let's add a little proofreading. Yeah. About this. So what I want to add here is on start. We want to do if target is null, we'll just turn it off. Because I feel like this is gonna help us with a lot of pain later. So it's gonna be transform.position. Yep, that's literally it. Back to Unity, but we can create an empty, which is gonna be something like layer chest, I guess. And we're gonna get the old follow with offset. Target is gonna be camera. The offset is just gonna be like 20 centimeters down. Maybe 25. We'll keep this for their chest. And we also want to bat. But I guess the bat root is going to be up right at the bottom. So instead of that, we can use this velocity tracker thing that we have. It's going to be this. So it's the center of the bat, because the only reason we need this is to aim for the bat. And this is a good point to track. Let's save this. And now we're going to need to do a touch of refactoring. So let's close all but this. And we're going to also open basic enemy movement, basic glow guide destination setter, pack logic, and the same for the basic enemy. Pack logic, position setter, doesn't matter, maybe it does, but in a second. So ball behavior, let's find any reference to the camera here. We target setter. Nope, that's the different one. So we do, okay, that is a good way to find all the references. So this is target visuals. This one yeah, let's also change to play references dot instance dot camera. Okay, next bit. All behaviors referencing it. Their camera. So launch bullet player. So here we want to do their chest. Their chest. Okay. And I lost all of the things because it automatically closed for some. There it is. Copy that and look at base player. Yep, let's replace both of these. Just so it's nice and tidy. Basic enemy movement, we have look at point. Yep, same thing. Basic enemy attack logic. So spawn projectile. Here we want to change it a little bit. They're gonna aim at the chest. Okay. Check line of sight. We can. Let's also check the chest just to be consistent. Basic enemy attack logic. Here we're checking camera, but we don't need that because now we can reference the player base. All behavior explode. This as well. The last place is the little guy. Player references instance dot player camera dot copy this here. Little guy, check line of sight. Also, let's check this instance player camera dot position. Right, check line of sight. Good, good, good. I'm not sure if these are gonna be being necessary, but as so let's make sure that everything works. Connect. Right controller battery low. So right now we have big guys. Let's also turn on guys. Let's see that everything behaves correctly. And trying to hit the mic. Okay. You are close enough and you're hitting me. You are aiming right at my chest. Seems to be a good height. Double check that with a. There seems to be behind. Or just when I move left? No, I don't know. There seems to be some weird colliding going on. That is in a second. Okay, and bam. And okay, nice. Oh, yep, that is the glitch that I'm referring to, where he just... Yep, this seems appropriate height. Still a little weird. Maybe it should do a little bit of an offset to the side of the player, because like you don't hit the bat like this. This, I guess, but it targets me, so a little wonky in that way. Yeah, I can only like properly do it this way around. The way that you swing a bat like this. I mean, I can. It's not 100% great feeling. So maybe it should aim at the bat instead of chasing the player. But that would... because this feels good. This doesn't. So it's a weird defensive kind of position, which isn't the way you would interact with it all this way. Work on that in a second. Okay, targeting system does work. Let's just double check one thing. Helpers, player chest. That's it. Yeah, nice. Okay, first thing on the to-do list can be marked as done. Okay, we can clear this. Okay, that is good. Good. So, targeting offsets done. Let's pause the little guy hitting adjustment first and do the player health. So pretty much all we need to do is to create a new script. Player scripts, and we're gonna create a behavior. So this is gonna be player health. Okay. So pretty straightforward. Public. Do you want to go with int or float? Let's go float. Max health, sure, let's set it at 100. Current health is dead. Nope, I don't want debug logs. Yep. Take damage. Yep. You're very smart. Cool. This works for now. Also, let's add a reference to image. Health bar, yep. And here. Yep, exactly. Okay. That's good. Let us give some visual representation to player health here, right on the left hand. We're just gonna pop in a small little canvas. Image. This is gonna be world space. I love working with VR because you don't have to deal with different screen sizes and stuff like that. You can just set it to world space and never care about it again. Width and height of 1. Let's change this to 1 as well. A little bit too big. And we're just gonna drink. This is a placeholder asset. You are gonna be, I think I had the where, yep. Simple build, not radial, horizontal. Good. Turn this around, position it on the hand. Was I fiddling with the canvas? Yes. It would make sense to put it like here. Alright, that should work for our purposes. So let's make it red, I guess. 8 still. Oh, that is wrong way around. Yep. 8. And we're gonna, should we put it on the same script as the tag demo XR, or should we have it as a different one? Good question. No good answer. Oh, we are gonna just drop it on a separate object, or no, let's put it here just to keep consistency. Player health. Should we? No, we can deal with that later. So health bar reference to reference to this. Good. So now we need to implement damage to the ball projectile and to the little guys. So little guy attack logic. For hitting the player, we're gonna do, let's just make it dirty for now. We're gonna make font object type, not find object type. Yeah, let's just make it dumped it down for now, and we're also gonna make this a singleton. Not sure if that's a good idea, especially if we have like minions or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna do player health, instance take damage 5. I don't know, just direct number, but I'm gonna do this public float tag damage, and we're gonna put this here. Good. Now the ball behavior, this script is just screaming for refactoring, but we'll keep making it worse and worse for now. Float damage to player. Sure, tenor seems reasonable. Oop, we have some logic here, and on trigger enter. But if you remember, we have ball, which is like this. So it has an outer collider for the bat. So we'll need to adjust this a little bit just to double check. Let's see, sphere collider. Which one's this one? That's the inner one. Excludes ragdoll player targeting. And we have this one, just the outer one. So this one should exclude layer. 8. Save. And now we can have a long point. Where's it? Deal. Yeah, this is just screaming be fixed, but no. We're not going to do that yet. So here we're going to add another piece of logic other than destroy. It's going to be clear health, instance take damage. Okay. So theoretically, the player should now be mortal. Let's see. He can die here. check. Alrighty, let's hope that, weirdly enough, that we... Oh. If there are any errors in the console, you're gonna see it before me. If there's something weird with going left, I'm like constantly... So my health bar not seem to exist. And the balls are not hitting me. Because I do not have a trigger collider. That makes sense. No, we didn't die. That's unfortunate. Well, this is the best I can do with that. Okay, were there any errors in the console? No. But, I mean, I know why the health did not, why the ball did no damage. But I'm genuinely curious on why the health disappeared. So we're just filled to 0. Also, I want to see what's the weirdness with me moving to the left. What am I... Like, you can see I'm like moving it all the way to the front, but the player is not moving. Am I colliding with my own hand? Yeah, I'm colliding with my own hand. Oops. But if I bring it closer and go... Am I colliding with my own hands? I'm really confused. I'll have to figure that out in a sec. What is my... So my health does not show anything. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's because no, there is player health. Let's see what happens to it. Oh. Oh, I just instantly die. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, because check line of sight. Ooh, that is not where I was supposed to take damage. I was taking damage every time we tried to position her, the little guy was doing it. Let me show you. So yeah, basically we're checking line of sight and doing damage there instead of the actual attack. Okay, now it should be better. Will it though? See. Hey. Bam. Bam. Oh yeah, the balls do not work, the little guys do though. Yeah, okay. Bring it back. It is a little weird that the bullets lower than I do, but fix that. Cool. So the little guys do attack. Ball does not, and that is just because we do not have a trigger for that. but I think it would be a good idea to have one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera and I'm gonna give it a sphere collider. There's gonna be a trigger. Pretty much the only place where you can be hit with a ball is your head. Cool. Oh, that's like your only hittable area. So something hits your feet, doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. I should probably turn off the little guys, but we'll deal with that in a second. Okay, you can die. Thank you. Okay. Hit me. Boom. You are not doing it. That is interesting. Why? Because it doesn't have a rigid body. But the bull does have a body, but it is kinematic on start, isn't it? Oh wait, I also glued it there on the trigger. Yes. Is it turned off? Let me do it again. One of these guys. Let's just hit one enemy or reference. Let's see. Okay. One. Good spot for you. Go ahead. Let me pause it right here. A ball. This collider is turned on. But the rigid body... And the rigid body is not kinematic. So right here, it should have triggered on trigger enter. Is there any reason why it wouldn't? Game object compare tag player. Let's see if it hits the breakpoint. Get another try. And throw. Wait, is it? Is there like some other collider in front of it? Let's make this one bigger. Testing. No. Does not do the trigger enter. Ooh. Elbow R. Continue. That camera. Sure. Box. Doesn't ever hit the camera. I thought that the rigid body on the ball would be enough. But it isn't. Okay. Just a sanity check. Ball, layer projectile. This is the physical one. This is the rigid body, which is not kinematic. So it's all good. Which? Okay. Oh. Why are you not doing it? Do I have it? in the project setting that the projectile does not override projectile, doesn't collide with player. Yeah, okay, that would explain it. No, what? I need to restart it. Me? Nope, still not. Let's make you bigger again. Oh, still not hitting you? Why are you like that? Kind of sight declare me. Oh, that's where the explosion. Load layer. Layer? What are you doing? Why are you running around so weirdly again? Did it break because I did something in runtime? I'm gonna put you out of your misery. If I can hit you. Oh, there is a lot of weird errors, because I guess something broke. They changed something in runtime. So let's amend that. Hey. Go. Still nothing. Should be quite noticeable damage, but there isn't. So what can be happening? Is it working? We wouldn't be able to check like this. Pretty sure that it worked with the little guy. Yes, okay. Does still work. But it does not detect collision with the player. Does on trigger enter... Is it because there are two colliders that are behaving weirdly? I feel like that's the reason. Yeah. Seems like two colliders in this is kind of breaking it. Well, let's see what we can do. What would be the most appropriate thing here? I mean, the most appropriate would be to... to... rework the ball behavior? So, which one is this referring to? So, physics collider. What does that mean? Oh, I created that. That's the one that gets turned on or off when we are dropping it. Okay. Just debug visual. Include outer one, the trigger. This is the inner one. You know what? I'm pretty sure there's a pretty simple way. See if it's because of this. Pretty sure that it's because of this, but beep 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 beep. Let's see if that was the issue. Hey. No? What? Did the project setting happen at runtime and that's why it didn't? Projectile 1, 2, 3, 4. Just so you can understand what I'm dealing with, Unity's freaking out and all of this is offset. So like these layers are all wonky. So like this is just broken for some reason. Maybe I'm setting something wrong here because I don't see it correctly. So this is the projectile. Does interact. Seems to be right. So the player. What is the player? So that this is the player. All targeting. Wait. This is just so bad. Why is it so broken? Player collision matrix broke. Is it just Unity 6 thing? Guess so. So this is hand grabbable bat player targeting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is the projectile. Projectile collides with everything. 1 2 3 4 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Doesn't collide with player targeting, I guess. This is player. 4 5 6 7 8. And grabbable bat. Player targeting ragdoll. All dynamic pose there. They should be good now, I think. Apparently, it is not good. That is interesting. Because I'm really confused now on why it is being so weird. Oh, and that's why you consider that there's no hot line of sight? Because you're hitting the outer collider that is this? What is provides contacts? That's some new thing. Wasn't there before. Include projectile. What is going on? Still not taking damage. Projectile. Or continuous. Are you skipping? No. Player. You even have a weird RB that shouldn't even be there. Player overrides. Highest priority. No. Now there's something wrong with the ball. Let's look at the flying ball. Again. Ball. Ball. Player projectile. Both colliders are turned on. Player is included. So what is wrong? What if I make you bigger than the outer one? Did not help. Unity. Rigid body. Two colliders. Not triggering on... Wait, so it did trigger on a lot of other objects, but not on the camera. If we put a breakpoint here again, you on trigger enter. Oh, can you hit me with a ball? Yeah, thank you. And connect this pause. We can see did trigger elbow R on the basic enemy. And basic enemy, cube 1, cube 1. Not sure what that object is, but it hit it. Okay, so just hit camera. Okay, that's good. We know that it hit it here. Other game object camera. Does it have tag? It has a tag main camera? What? Oh, because it's compared tag player, not... Oh my god. I feel so stupid. Okay. That was very, very dumb. So, player. Wow. And we don't even need this. Yep, okay. That was very stupid. It just lacked a tag of player on the camera. Okay. That was very sad. Cool, 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 cool. So let's play through an encounter. Where we can test this. What would be the case? So the other thing that I wanted to do, let's put this to a separate layer first. So this is going to be not just player, but player hittable. Player hittable. Let's put this on layer. Nope, not player targeted. Player hittable. No, this object only. Save. And on our ball. Player hittable. Not player. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Enemy ragdoll and player targeting it included. So this should be, oh, and I forgot to change that in the code as well. So this is going to be, yep, that's flare. No, all good. How much damage does ball deal right now? 28, so it should kill you in 4 hits. The headset disconnected. The headset not just disconnected, it completely freaked out. Okay. Why aren't you connecting? Oculus Home is completely broken right now. Oh, okay. So full health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. That deals damage. That's good. Also, I wanna change this before I forget about it. So basic enemy position setter. And here we do checkpoint viability. I have 2 implementations for here. So check line of sight. If it is transfer compare tag player. Okay. So the camera tagged player. Okay, so all good. Let's see. Yep. So now you should be able to die here. So let's make it like this. This button is gonna give us a gun. Yep. But this one is gonna enable all the enemies. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna find all of our guys, turn them on. You are going up top with the others. You little guys are getting here. Okay. So now this button, you are 2, 3, 4, 5. Basic enemy 3, 4. Little guy, little guy. Game object, that active. Through. Just all of you. Through. Objects, active. Through. Okay, let's save this. Now we're gonna turn you off. Actually, let me double check the health on these guys. 15 on you, 1 on you. So let's set both of you to 10. Oh, this one was the debugging death a lot of times one. And how much damage do you deal to the enemy? Basic enemy attack logic. Attack damage is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say that you deal 7. The ball deals damage to player 5. And let's see how that goes. Also, the big guys, your health was weird. Your health was 50. And for some reason, you didn't die from 3 balls. Now take damage, final health, health minus damage. Less or equals. Okay. So, this should be fully playable encounter here. Let's see how that goes. Okay. 60. Okay. Got my bat. Got my gun. Yeah. Damn. 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 The projectiles are hitting me quite a bit. Because there's no indication for them of any sort. That is still very standing in place. Like I don't need to right now at all. Even though I am getting attacked. So the little guys did not keep me moving for long enough. That's an interesting thing to notice. So, there's no motivation for me to move at all. What would be that motivation? Not sure. Also, this needs more. How can we make the player move around more? Do we want to make the player move around? Also a very important question. Also, why did those projectiles not come back? Like, they should be pulled. They should also be disabled after a time. Gun parent. Projectile parameters. On from here. I had a reference for you. Great pull projectiles. Projectile set active. And when we do shot, hit projectile. Oh, okay. Projectile. Yep. There's no disabling after time on this one, but we still want to do that. So where's that? Oh, because I put into a helper script. Right, let me find that. This helpers object disabler. Here we go. Disable after time. So after we shoot it, and we're gonna do object disabler, enable after time. Let's say 7 seconds. Good, 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 good. Okay. Well, we'll deal with the movement ID in a bit. For now, let's say that we have player help. And we need to have some kind of death logic. So for now, when we die, we're just gonna disable all the enemies. Player health, player health. Just hit it. Player health. Okay. So we're just gonna do again. Find game object. Find. I think there should be a better way of doing it. Find all objects back. Yep. Sure, we'll do it like this for now. That should be good enough. We're just gonna do, instead of doing it like this, why do you not like for each? That is very weird. For each x dot set active false. Do I need to do to list to do this? Yes. Okay. So we're turning off all the enemies when we die. And I also want to do what? I want to give players some visual indication. And I think the HVR has some sort of camera dimmer or something like that. And collision fade. Canvas fade. What is this? Enable, we just enable the canvas group. Okay. So let's just fade the player. Do you not need an instance for this because it's a static? Yes. Enable, I guess. Let's see if that works. Is it protected? Yes. Is there a public? State fade, yes, I guess. State fade with 1. It's gonna be fully faded. Fade to black. Okay, let's see if that works. So we're gonna take you. Start. Oh, there. Sure. Instance. HVR canvas fade, screen fade. Oh, it's not a. Okay. The canvas fade is not a singleton or a static class, so I guess. Find object. Oh, they changed it to something like find first object by type. Yeah, this dumb thing now. And gonna be HVR canvas fade, and we're gonna. What was it? Update file. Yes. Okay. That should be good. Okay. Start. We're gonna turn on one little guy and let him pummel the player. 100 damage, so player should be dead. Yep, okay. That's fine. That works as an indication that we died for our debugging purposes. So let me lower the player a little bit because we are currently just at too high for our sitting position and it feels a little weird. So let's give it a go. Oh, I got to put in my headset. I was so confident in giving it a try. Keep saying that the right controller battery is low for like third day in a row already. I know. You have to say it for 3 days. You could just say it the day off. It's gonna leave for like another 10 days because it's just at 10%. Okay, gun acquired, gun acquired, button. Boom. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. And I'm already done with the little guys. That is colliding with something. What is the bat colliding with? Why can I not? What is it? Is it colliding with the hand itself? I'm really confused here. Yeah. Can you guys kill me, please? Oh, where's the hand going? Oh, I lost the tracking. Are you not? Okay, you are dealing damage. Just finish me off here. That is taking way too long. Should be around like 5. Yes. It is capable of hitting the hand. Not hitting anything. So I guess it was hitting something on the gun. Oh, okay. It is jumping behind the ball. This is just weird. What is? Can't really understand what's happening with that. Like, not allowing me to swing it. Of course. Maybe I should add like a swing with it. Get a little. Because this is not like, bam, I was going for it and it just, oh, I died. That is like super duper weird for some reason. It's colliding with something, but I'm not sure what. We'll fix it. Let me write it down. This debugging is long and annoying. Let me write it down and I'll do it off screen. So, bat collision weirdness is one thing, and movement seems to be blocked some directions. But we do technically have player health. We can keep the restart off for now. Enemy animation locks. Also, we can stop for now. Let's make weapon and bat undroppable. Let's do that. That seems to be like a good idea to me. But first, let's take 5 and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Let's get back into it. Okay. What was I doing? Good thing I have notes. Yes, make weapon and bat undroppable. What do we need for that? How would we approach this? So let's say this. Let's create a script first. And do on a behavior instant weapon grabber object grabber. So we'll go into the code and we're going to do it like this for now. So it's going to be what is our reference? And direct controller HVR hand grabber. And grabber. This is going to be hand. So on start, what I want to do is probably wait a few frames. So I'm going to do start coroutine for now. Delayed grab. And we're going to create this coroutine. Numerator. They're smart enough to think that nope, not smart enough. Okay. That's okay. Yep, okay. So we're gonna do hand dot grab first grabber hand grabs. No, let's look at this script. Oop. Oh, lighter. I think we need the parent class of it. Grabber bait. That does the grabbing. Update. Release grabbable. Check grab, try grab, try grab, grab grabbable, try grab, try grab. Okay, we need to do try grab of the HVR grabber base. This is going to be HVR grabber base rather than that. Try grab, get component, HVR grabbable. Okay, try grab like this. And do grab grabbable. Okay, let's do change. So I'm pretty sure like this, it's just gonna drop it straight away or not even get in the hand. Let's oh, I didn't add the script that I just created. Stop this, get our bat, instant object grabber, do the right hand. Okay. Pretty sure it's just gonna not do anything. Yes. Okay. So grabber base should have the parameter. Like I want to make it ungrabbable or undroppable. Oh, check release here is happening and update. So let's try and do this. Let's do public full ignore drop. False by default. Here an update. Check release. If ignore drop. If not ignore drop, you do this. Otherwise you ignore this. Alt active. Okay. So let's go back into Unity. Nope. No, thank you. Don't change this. So on the right hand, let's just simplify this for now and put the bat right next to the hand. On the right controller, or right physics hand, ignore drop gonna be set to true. So theoretically, the bat should be grabbed, but it's not. Are there any errors in the console? This. Let's try another thing where we're gonna do instant object grabber. Let's increase this to say 5 seconds for now to see if that helps. Could have made it a context menu item, but we'll deal with this for now. Well, let's see. Three, 4, 5. Okay, so it tried to do something. It's the null reference. Row helper. Okay, that's fine. Why didn't you grab it? Let me try something. Package manager. Yeah. Just included. Because maybe I don't really need. Well, I'll have to remake hand posing, I'll have to remake climbing, everything like that. Okay, let's look at documentation. Something I should do more often. A message. Grab trigger to toggle. Oh, okay. There is an option for that. Setting on the hand grabber component to be toggle. So I guess physics right hand. Grab type. Manual release toggle. Huh. Okay. That's good to know. Let's give that a try. Seem to be used with. I think you should be able to grab it with toggle. Hands. Oop. Okay. That's toggle. Not holding anything, but it's still in my behaving weirdly. To deal with that when we set that up properly. So this one is not toggle. This one is. Cool. What is manual release? Okay, so now it's undroppable now. Okay, that's good. Not sure. I think I can. Still doing some funky business. Oop. Okay, that's way nicer. I like that. They should make a really distinct loud and safe projectile, just so I can. Absolutely 100% sure what way to deflect it, like what way to look. Very kind of noise. Oop, that went right into my head. Okay. So, yeah, I cannot drop it anymore. That's good. And I don't have to constantly hold my grip button. Good. Manual release works. Same probably have weapon. Lovely. Oh, also there's something is going on there. Guess it didn't subscribe properly from the events. It does not want it. Oh, it's broken ninja. Oh, cool. So we have this. Good. We can pick them up at the beginning of the run and drop and pick them up automatically with the at like upgrade stations or something like that. I'm not sure if there's going to be one, but I think it might be cool. That in a maybe pile for now. Undroppable plat, done. Weapon, done. Cool, 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 cool. Let's clear this for a sec. Do the same for the manual release for the left hand. Okay, that is done. Make weapon and gun undroppable. Good. So fix enemy animation locks is going into off-screen debug. Restart. Not really important for now, but reasonable weapon is. So take this off. And now we can go into our gun generator. And where are my notes? There they are. Yeah. Don't need this, don't need this. So, projectile speed is controlled on the barrel. So, let us double the speed, I guess. Or maybe even almost triple it. See how that feels. Okay. Gun. Parent. We're gonna make you kinematic for a second. Let's give it a try. Boom, boom, boom. I feel like you need to be even faster. Oh, okay. So it is in the projectile parameters. Arcade projectiles, these ones. Projectile behavior. What is your... Where do you get your projectile parameters from? Set parameters. So you take it from here and you do it from parameter storage projectile parameters. So parameter storage projectile parameters. Nope. Again. And body, spawnable prefab. Parameter storage, set barrel parameters, parameter storage, projectile parameters. Okay, so it is from barrel projectile parameters. Oh, barrels. Projectile parameters, speed. Huh? Oh, okay. That is very weird. Logic on my end. 10 to 12. Is that it? Let me stop this. Restart. Oh. Make you matic for a second again. Boom. Okay, that seems a little better. Hey, what about you? Okay, yeah, that seems more reasonable. Save this. Ooh. So the gun seems to be reasonable. Let's just change the damage on this one. To 3. 8 should be right as rain. Okay. Let's see how that feels. Nice, straight up. Okay, 2 guns. Bam, 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 bam. The particles really struggling. That is way too many particle effects for this. It like lags out the entire game. Like I understand that there's a lot going on. They're even. Why is it lagging? Is that bad? This amount of particles? Hmm. Yeah, it seems to be. So the destroy after time seems to be a little off here. I'm really curious on what is taking so many resources here. Let's see, profiling. Second, what is actually going on? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, every shot there's a spike, like real bad. Let's take a look at what's going on here, because that is absolutely disgusting. So there is a giant ass peak in other, okay. Oh, let's try and get here. Zoom in. What is so going on? What is peaking versus render loop? Huh. $22 million. Well, yeah. All just the particles. No, wait for signal. So it's all render loop. Is it just the amount of particles that is displayed there that is breaking it? That is incredible, kinda. Audio rendering. Render loop. 52. 51. it would have been less than 4 milliseconds if it wasn't for the render loop. Let me test something very small here. So let me can I disable you for a sec? Oh, yours. Let's restart this with just a gun to see the performance of that. Word. There. Hey. Gun. Gun. Put you upwards. Come on. Unflip you. Okay, you're becoming kinematic for misbehaving. So rapid fire. Let us also make sure that this is all right. Clear again and do gun behavior rapid fire. Okay, so this projectile seems to be behaving fine. What about this one? Let us position you. And rapid fire. Oh, that's the same projectile, god damn it. You do not have a button for this, but I think I can physically put something on it to spawn it. Oh, 3D object, cube. You are now a glorified button presser. Give you a rigid body, boom. Okay. This is a new gun. Kinematic, turn upwards. Gun behavior, rapid fire. You are not doing anything. Why is that? Oh. Hey, that was the wrong gun. Gun behavior, rapid fire. You also seem to be fine. Are getting a stable almost 200 FPS. Maybe this is the broken one? I forgot to remember which one was broken. You don't even have a muzzle flash. What is going on here? Let me put the headset again and wait for the dip in frames. One is fine. This one is absolute. No dips here. Let's just do a sanity check. Board. Bam, 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 bam. There's a little bit of a dip, but it should be fine. Okay. Let us generate more weapons. Oh, that is wrong button. That one generated more people. Oh wait. Ah, the broken pulling drastically reduces the range of the weapon. Okay. This one also seems okay, but that one. One is also fine. One. You're the broken. No, you're also fine. Nope. Same. No, same. Yeah. Are you the one that causes them? This one seems to be the broken one, the ray one. Or actually, now it's almost fine. I mean, it needs to be way tuned down. Way. But I'm confused. What was causing like that big of a spike there? That is fine. It is well in the hundreds right now. Just note to self, these particles are not gonna be fine at the end. Just note to self kind of thing. Okay. Oh, it worked. That's good. Glad to hear. Also, glad to see you again. Why do you have 2 project windows in Inspector? I actually have 3. It's just to, for example, when I'm working with prefabs, I want to have this one is locked in, this one is locked in, and this one is not. So for example, if I'm doing something with here and I want to find the reference to a prefab, like, oh, crosshair, where's the crosshair? This one is unlocked to go instantly to this. But here I just have things that I want to reference kind of constantly. So for example, I want to open the bulb prefab and add a script to it from here, so I can not jump between them constantly. So yeah, that's the reason there. Yeah, I always keep 2 locked ones and 1 unlocked. But yeah, this one sometimes goes to console. I also have 2 inspectors. Just for the same reason, where I can take, for example, before here I added a helper script with player references. I can lock this one in and then drag something from here to here. Oh yeah, it's handy. It is sometimes handy. So what was the next thing on the to-do list? Next thing on the to-do list is we have undroppable weapons and bats. We have quote-unquote reasonable weapon damage. We have health. Little guy hitting. Still not great, but we'll keep it as quote-unquote done for now. So let's do enemy wave spawning kind of thing. Let's create a new script. Script enemies. So we're gonna create a mono behavior of enemy wave system. Gonna be a lot of writing weird stuff. So let's first and foremost create a structure. Something like private struct. Actually, it needs to be public because we want it to be easily editable in the editor. So this is going to be wave. This is going to be a we want to have a reference to the list of game objects. Yeah, I'm kind of doing the same logic. I just want it to be quite adjustable. So for example, I don't want it to spawn a next enemy right after everybody dies. For example, I want to be able to adjust it so once 3 enemies died in the wave, the next one spawns or something like that. So this is going to be a public list, not list, even queue, I guess. Let's do public queue. This list is going to be easier. List of waves. Waves. So not like this. We're gonna have our enemies, and I guess let's do an enum of how do I want to twist this? I want to make it next wave trigger, I guess. So yeah, sure, let's have it as a timed option. Let's have it as a enemies killed option, and let's do it, let's keep it as at this for now. So next wave trigger, yep. Okay, so here yeah, so I have 2 enemies right now, which is the guy that throws projectiles at you and the one that harasses you in melee. So I'm just dealing with them and adding the system just to see how it how it works and how it's going to feel. So for now it's going to be like 3 guys that throw balls and 2 little guys. The next one is going to be 3 little guys and 2 throwing guys. Stuff like that, just as a proof of concept for now. Okay, so we're gonna have a private void let's keep it like this for now, but I want it to be dynamic, so I don't want to do it set active. Let's create a public list of transforms of spawn points. Yep, exactly. And I guess let's also have some kind of reference to spawn effect or something. I don't know. Keep it vague for now. So for each we're gonna pass wave. Yep. For each enemy in waves. No, not wave dot enemies. I don't want the random. I want it to go one by one, so we're gonna go through. Let's do it like this, I guess. And we are gonna instantiate it for now. That's gonna be our last enemy. Yep. Last enemy. And we're gonna do last spawn point plus plus. Yep. And they're just gonna spawn in. So here we can do a private void set trigger for next wave. And here we're gonna pass the next wave trigger. And I guess we're gonna do which case? Hey. Switch trigger. Dates. Come on. What's the short idea of your game? Yeah, so there's no story so far. The basic idea is that it's a roguelike, a roguelite, I guess, which is supposed to be a quote-unquote highly dynamic VR action, and you can either hit your enemies in melee with the bat, you can deflect their projectiles back at them with the bat, or you can shoot them to a degree with a weapon in your other hand. So it's pretty much fighting off alien invasion with an aluminum bat and an alien gun, I guess. So it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna have encounters one by one, upgrades, stuff like that. I just want it to be very simple and, you know, not focus on simulation slash high realism that most of VR games tend to go to. I just want it to be simple and straightforward fun with you running around and, you know, killing things for fun. So yeah, just simple fun, pretty fast-paced game. And the story is going to be pretty dumped down, not to a degree of Duke Nukem, but a similar level of being fleshed out. So let us also create a function here, which is going to track how many enemies died. Enemy killed, yep. Next wave trigger. And let's say public and enemies to kill. So here we're gonna also add private int aren't enemies to kill. There's actually quite a few VR escape rooms. The most famous one is I Expect You to Die. There's like 3 of those, and it's a pretty successful franchise. And they are pretty much escape rooms, like VR escape rooms, just with a really cool coat of paint on it. There were a couple other ones, but I mean, it doesn't really like it's not really something I want to make. I tried to do one before. The idea was that it wasn't like a, damn it, our bots. Sweet. Yeah. The idea was that you could cast spells, and it was more of a puzzle game kind of thing. I don't know. Any escape room, it's mostly content creation rather than feature and gameplay creation. And for me, the most fun thing you can do is create cool features and gameplay mechanics. So yeah, I just want it to be fun to play, and escape rooms can be very like custom model and content heavy, which I don't really like to do. And also there is quite a few of those. Like, let's even look it up. There's literally one called Escape Room VR. But yeah, I don't know. It's not really my style. It's not something I would enjoy working on. I just want it to be fun in an actiony way. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Fast enemy. Yep. That is pretty much what I want to do, but add listener. Okay. Enemy killed. Let's do it like this. Enemies killed in this wave. Here, we're gonna do enemies killed in this wave to 0. And we're also gonna put it here actually. Like this. And also we have a listener here. Enemies killed in this wave ++. And we're gonna do set trigger for next wave. If it's time, we're not doing anything because we're not gonna deal with that for now. But if it's enemies killed, let's say, how do I want to do this? So, guess let's put it as a variable for now. Enemies to kill in this wave equals not this, but I guess let's also store a reference to the current wave. Yep. Oh, current wave, current wave, enemies to kill. Okay, and we're gonna break here also. I set the trigger, enemy killed. Okay, spawn wave. Waves, not one. But we want to, I guess let's just keep it as a current wave index, yep. And we're gonna set it to -1 here. Just so we can do like this. Private void start next wave. And we're gonna do spawn wave, waves, wave index. Okay, so 0, 1, starts at -1, goes to 0. Cool, 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 cool. And we can do start next wave here. And I think that's it. Should be doable now. Okay. So, do we have our managers? What even is this game object? Not sure. Cube. Management singletons. I mean, it's not the singleton, so I guess the room should have it in some way. Let me set the reference, like, clean this up just a little bit. Oh, cube. I have, yes, I selection wire. That's why it was so weird. Oh, selection outline. That's okay. Cube stairs. Is that all of them? Yes. So let's create empty. Call it room 1. Cube stairs. You go in here. Nav mesh jumps. You go in here. Nav mesh surface here. All of you are going to disappear in a sec. What is this? Guess you are also going in here with the buttons. Now it's a little cleaner. We can save this. So you are gonna have a, what was the script called? Enemy wave system. Enemy wave system. Okay. So let's create another empty here, and where's these are going to be spawn positions. Cool. Yes, so not lost. Let's give it a simple thingy here, so noticeable. And after that, another empty. But we're going to create another helper script because I know that this is going to be a pain in the ass otherwise. So this is going to be mono behavior destroy on play. No, not destroy on play. Come on, why did you decide to recompile assets now? I'm just gonna delete you and create another one. This is gonna be hide mesh on play. Create mono behavior, hide, I guess visuals. Just disable on play actually. Disable on play. Okay. Now we have this game object, which we can add that script. So let's just do it with a 3D object. Sure, sphere. But you don't need a collider. So bonk, make you bright and pink. Sure. Pink is an easy to notice material. So this is going to be spawn point. Let's give you stable on play, and all of this is going to do is game object dot set active false. That's it. So this is going to be a spawn point, so we can visually see them in the editor, but once we start, they're going to disappear. Stable on play. Okay, let's duplicate. Here. 3, let's say 6 or 7. Actually, should randomly pick one and not just go in the order, I guess. But doesn't matter at the moment. So 1 point. This is not good. Enemy wave system. Let's make this serializable. I mean, it never does, but it still is fun. No matter what. Things never work as they supposed to on the first try. I would be more surprised if it works on the first try, not the other way around. Okay, so 1 point. Boop, boop, boop. Can I do this? Will it allow me to do so? Yes. Thank you. And boop. So let's create a wave. And create a wave. Next wave trigger, enemies killed. Enemies killed option. Autocomplete screwed me over there. Enemies killed. Okay. Okay, enemies killed. Enemies to kill, let's say 3 to kill here in the first wave. And the second one is not going to do anything. So the first one, 5, 1, 3 extra. Okay, let's delete all of these. This I do not need anymore. Basic enemy properly set up. Yes, let's enable you and save all of your overrides. Turn these off. Little guy. Turn you on, apply all. I can have them as prefabs. Little guy, go away. Okay. Weak arcade. Prefabs. Basic enemy. It should probably be with a count rather than referencing them like this. It's something we can fix later. Second wave is basic enemy. Little guy. Little guy. Okay, spawn effect we do not have for now. We'll add that in a second. Okay, you all have this script. Let's add a hole in this wall, just so we have... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it as is right now. And in here, start next wave. I'm gonna make this public. I'm gonna change this button behavior. Yeah. Yep, this button gonna have oh, used. So boop, 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 boop. We're gonna have a reference to the room. Enemy wave. Start next wave. Cool. Let's save this. And let's give it a try. If it will work, actually I don't think I need to do this. Put a headset to test this out for now. Let's just test that it actually works. This is going to be a context menu. Start next wave. Without putting on a headset yet. Because I've never spawned enemies in Dynamic yet. Yep, let's go. Let's see if it works. Probably won't. So, room. Enemy waste system, start next wave. Cool, I saved the wrong version of the little guy. But they did spawn incorrectly, and they are doing pretty good. Let's try and keep them. Debug, take damage. Ooh, oh my god. What is going on? Oh, because I died in it. One thing at a time. First of all, go back. Before I deleted all of the little guys. Hey, is this little guy fine? Oh no, are all of them broken? What is wrong with their material? Little guy, what about this one? Why are all of your materials broken? What happened to you? Int mesh renderer. Oh, you just don't have a material? What does that mean? Why? Visuals. Please tell me that just the enemy. Fuck. Please don't be broken. Didn't commit in a long time. Visuals. Headless grunt. B. Or A. Should be another one, which is the little guy material. Is it also this one? I don't think it is. Visuals. You. Okay. Fuck. A. I mean, it is correct, it's just the wrong texture, I guess. I wonder how I didn't save the material. Everything else seemed to be working. Okay, so it's just the material issue. Let's do this. And change it in the prefab wall guy. Visuals. You. Why don't you have a material? Do I have the materials somewhere else? Outline. No. Just changing. Okay. Oh, it's one of the... Actually, I think I just go on sci-fi materials. Alt. So this one has the correct shader. The 4A. Guess the other one was just an overwrite. Let's do that. You should reappear now. No. Oh. Wait. Generic enemy shader. Yes. Little guy. No mesh. Basic enemy. Mesh. Happened to you. I was way too brash with that cleanup. You are also missing a mesh? What is going on? I guess I didn't apply optimizations to all of them, just one. How far back can I go? Actually, I think I have... Yeah. And that's an important lesson on committing often. Let's just go... God. That is very difficult to track. Changed items. Test encounter. Tag manager. Wait, did you test and counter? You didn't commit it last time? God damn. You know, I should have went with the source tree rather than this thing. Really annoying, but okay. Let's just take the L on this one and make it appropriate again. Oh. Let's take our basic enemy. Where's his mesh? Your mesh is right here. Okay. And you have the same for the little guy. Move alien armor. Alien armor. Mesh. Okay. Cool. And the material is this one. And we're gonna give it to you as well. Are you looking all right? Yes. But let's give you the different texture. Which one is the orange one? Okay, there it is. Actually, this one looks kind of cool. Will this also override this one? Yes. Can I do it as a override? Not sure. Now I'm just gonna create a copy of this one. Do not deal with this. This is gonna be this one. Oh, did I apply it? 0.1. Good, yes. And you are gonna go back to the original one. Is this one. And this one we're gonna set it back to 4A was. What was it? Oh, way too many options. Yes. Cool. Let's not forget to apply all. Yeah, I'm just not dealing with it right now, kind of thing. Let's turn you off. Room, basic enemy, you are good. Little guy, you're good. I gave you a new look. Okay, are all of your offsets correct? Yes. Okay, I think it should be fine now. Let us also give player a shitload of health so it doesn't die accidentally. Okay. Let's give it another try. Start next wave. We have our 5 guys. Yeah, need to change the bunching up logic for these two in a little bit. Okay, so enemy health, debug take damage. First one died. Second one died. And I think as soon as this one dies, next wave spawns. Yeah. Cool. So that works. I'm kind of surprised. What is the exception here? Stack overflow, that's fine. That is the stored destination. Okay, good. Let's try it out properly, I guess. I mean, random wave point locations, like they're just spawning in some of, like, it's not round robin, it's just like linear, picking them randomly. Not randomly, just like the next one every time. But yeah, it should be good for now. So yeah, wanna try it out. Yeah, but with normal health. Good to go. So that acquired weapon. Not the one I wanted, but okay. So right. Okay. Still something weird with walking to the right. Oh, or did I drop it? Undroppable. Oh, did I switch it to toggle? That is a lot of guys. That is overwhelming. Wait, that's way too many. That's more than one wave at a time. They just keep coming on endlessly? What happened there? Why did it keep spawning them? Yeah, we'll do that later. Right now I just want to make sure that it works properly with the triggers and everything else. Because realistically, it's not going to be even spawn points. I think it's just going to pick a random available point that is going to be not directly next to the player, so it's not going to take it from the list, it's just going to generate them. I think that would be better. But now what happened is the start next wave kept triggering itself, which is interesting. So something went wrong there that doesn't go wrong when we do it like this in the editor. Let's try it again. So room 1, start next wave. Oh, the player is gonna die again, so more health. Okay, so I killed one of the little guys. But after that, every little guy I killed kept... Oh, my headphones died. Cool. Every little guy I killed after that, for some reason, they kept spawning in more. Oh, okay. That's the second wave. Okay, that's 7 more guys. Why did that happen? Enemies killed in this wave is greater than enemies to kill on this wave. We set both to 0 and start the next wave. Okay, understandable. Yeah, so pretty much because this one, the second wave is not triggered by enemy kill. This is always true on enemy kill, so it just start next wave. But start next wave is too smart and it sets it to 0. If it's greater, it shouldn't set it to 0, it should just return. Cool. So I guess I cannot... Also, I should here do a check of current wave. Current wave dot next wave trigger is what was it? Next wave trigger dot enemies killed and this. Okay, now it should be good. Okay. Room. Start. Little guy. Die. Little guy. Die. All of you at the same time. These two also die. One guy left. And boom. Okay, all of them are dead. What is out of range? Something in UI. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that is good. Save this for a sec. Let's add a little cleanup in enemy health, just so the bodies don't stay there forever. Boop, 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 boop. Where is enemy health? Basic enemy health. Okay. So, die. Let's just do a very naughty thing of destroying game object for the time of 10 seconds, I guess. But after that, we're gonna do, I guess, private enumerator late death call. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this for now because it should be fine. You wait for seconds 8, and then we do lean tween dot local scale. No, scale 2 vector 3 dot 0, and a time of 1.5 seconds. Why don't you like it? What else do I need? Oh, not lean scale. I want to do game object dot lean scale. Okay, and I'm gonna nope, not stop coroutine, start coroutine. Cool. So now, after you die, you should scale down and then throw itself. Give us a lot of health. Okay. Let's see if the cleanup works. From 1. Start next wave. Little guy. Take damage. Take damage. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, oh my god, that looks very weird with... That looks so wrong with the rigid body. Not the rigid body, but the puppet master. Look at this. So he's just chilling here. And... That is just lovely. Oh, that's just beautiful. Like, that is so good. You would never get a behavior like this on purpose if you tried it. This is only happens randomly. Ah. Basic enemy, basic enemy, basic enemy. Yeah, but at the same time, I do want to fix it, so let's try and catch it mid-shrink. Yep. Okay, decided not to even shrink there, because there was a stack overflow. Cool. I mean, I can just start the encounter again. No. No, I cannot. Because I removed that logic. Okay, start next wave, pause. We're gonna take you. And we are gonna kill you and see what happens. Okay, you're scaling the very parent object down. Why did it not do it? Wait, did I only do it to the little guy? Enemy health, no. Delayed death call. Game object lean scale. Why did it not happen with this guy this time? That is very weird. Unpause. Debug, take damage. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is going on? Why did it stop doing it for some reason? Big damage. So you're dead. 8. Oh, wait. It should have not worked at all. Yeah, that would be just, you know, shader work, and I don't want to deal with that right now. I wanted to just destroy them, and this was just a, you know, little toy to make it look more fun while it's a placeholder. I just needed to destroy them. But yeah, it's, there will be some visual to it. I don't know. Shader work is not fun, and I'm not really good at it, so I'm not very keen on getting my hands in there right now. So for now, they're just gonna be destroyed. Save space. Okay. Okay. Good. Ooh, auto bed grabbing worked this time for some reason. Let me remove this script because it is not necessary. Let me double check that the drop and swap. Ah, okay, manual release. Yeah, I only set it for the left one. The right one was toggle. Okay, take two. Let's do it. And I bet a lot of money on the fact that I hit the table now that I'm trying to test it. But also I should probably get up, properly test it out. But my mic is connected to the computer, my desk. I'll use the power of our imagination. Both. And probable, good. Done. B. And what is with the moving left being broken? Me colliding something. Oh. Little guy need to die first. Go away. Go away. Wait. Go away. Yeah. All of you are just gonna die fast. Okay, you are also bunching up because you are trying to get to your destination that is blocked by your body. Oh, also the projectiles are colliding with weapon projectiles, which is weird. But yes, that technically worked. Cool. I want to try that again, but I'm gonna get up. Yeah. I want to try it again, but I am gonna get up and walk into more open space, I guess. Which is known as the other part of the same room, but out of the camera's view and out of microphone's range. So it's just gonna be the visuals here. Back. that seemed genuinely fun. A little chaotic, for sure, and wonky in some places, but genuinely enjoyable. I feel like that was cool. Yeah, I'm glad that it feels kind of cool. I want to watch it back at some point to see what was happening there, like from an outside perspective. But I would say that that can be written down as a semi-success. Few things that I noticed right away. Projectiles should go to any enemy if a target is not locked, because I kept forgetting to lock on the enemy. The little guys, I'm not sure if them being small works. Because it's not really comfortable, and they are right under your field of view when you're hitting them, and they're like right down. They maybe need to be a little taller because it is genuinely not that comfortable to hit that low. Or maybe it was just the... Yeah, it is supposed to be like close combat. That's why they're there. But they just need to be a little taller, or maybe the calibration was a little off. It's just not really... You need to physically lean forward to hit them on the head. What else? There definitely needs to be a strong audio indication on when the throwaway guy, like the basic enemy, is throwing a projectile on you. That would be really important. And the destination setting for basic enemies was very wrong. They were like clumping up together, which is not really appropriate, I guess. Like, it should be done in a way different. Like, the logic there definitely needs to be adjusted, maybe like fully different. But for now, we can, I guess, consider this good. What else? What else? Oh, let's just go on this list from start to finish. Let's go with our bat. First of all, I think it's weirdly enough in the ball behavior instead of the bat. Yeah. Ball behavior. Oh. I'm definitely gonna need to refactor this very soon. On trigger enter, if bat speed, launch. Set empty target position. Okay. Look at. Go empty this. Debug launch. If target is not equals null. So launch ball without target is just the physical one. But it should only happen if there are no enemies at all. I guess it should do this. I'm gonna put it like this. Targetable. Oh, I'm not trying writer. So targetable enemies. Is it, I'm doing, like, I'm getting a lot of inspiration, also known as stealing ideas, from RoboQuest, because they have like, it's a really good roguelike FPS shooter, and they have like really good enemy differentiation, and they behave cool, like really good. And yeah, that one is just a flat game, so it's very, like, VR enemies seem a little different, like, but the AI at the core of the enemy is the first thing that I'm gonna rework now. So yeah, it's just not the easiest code. So yeah. Okay, so if targetable is greater than 1, but we're not gonna do this always. Here we're gonna do like this. It's gonna be temp target. Okay. Temp target. And then we're gonna do, I guess we're just gonna copy a lot of this stuff here. Oh wait, it's just a ball. It's not gonna be temp target. It's just gonna be target. No, this is very, very, very bad code. Let's try this again. Targetable enemies. So all of this we're gonna do if target is null. Then we're gonna try and find us a new target. If there are no targetable enemies, we're gonna do launch without a target, where it's just gonna be a fun physics-based deflection. Okay. Okay. Seems good to me. Let's see if that behaves correctly. Okay. All the little guys are out of the way. So now if I deflect you, oh, look, I guess. Even if I'm not targeting anything, still targets something. Walk in. It just goes where it's supposed to. Oh, those are still... Those need to be filtered by labeled. That is... No. Okay. Filter the list by enemies that are alive. Stack Overflow, Nav Mesh, all behavior, direction to target has been destroyed, but you're still trying. Okay, that's an easy fix, I think. So here we're gonna check if current target is null. Not gonna return, but we're gonna do this. No. Yes. No. And we're just gonna do this. Enable collision and gravity. And after that, we're gonna return. After that, not before that. And not physical. Does this have taking target to false? Yes. Good, good, good. So it's gonna drop, and here what was it? Launch. Here we'll want to also filter them to list where let's have a public bool is targetable, and on death also gonna set targetable to false. X is targetable and to list. Cool, 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 cool. That should fix itself now. Another test. Ooh, actually, I can now do this. So I'm gonna remove the little guys from this wave. Yeah, now I can properly test it out. Nice. And go. No target. Keep hitting my other hand. So, even though you don't have a target, you are going somewhere. And the fact that it's random gives you a reason to properly target something. And you're not doing the weird. Target the little guy randomly. That would be weird, that it's like targeting somebody behind you. Maybe that should avoided. Test this out. So theoretically, it could randomly target the little guy. Nope, I missed the opportunity to test that. But we'll write it down as good for now. How many buttons can be used for combat or other, including movement and pickup? So I am aiming for the Oculus Quest, and every controller every Oculus Quest controller has. These are like two interaction buttons. You have the trigger that you can press in. This is a system button, and it also has a trigger and a grub button. Yeah, so two controllers like this. So that's like what? 4 face buttons, 2 sticks that you can press in, and 2 triggers and 2 grab buttons. But I want it to be mostly... I'm not sure if the diegetic is an appropriate word here, but like all of the interaction with the world are going to be through real physical buttons in the game world. So like these ones, you would click stuff like this to do something rather than fiddling with your controllers. I'm never gonna have, like, you know, the laser pointer menus. Those are just atrocious. Yeah. Okay, let's write that down as done, because that is working now. We'll need to make sure that the bat does not collide with the hand and the VR. Fix enemy animation locks. That I still am not sure why is happening. But I guess for now, let's make another room and see how that feels. So I'm gonna make a completely different layout for this one. No, I want to go with something fully different, except for, I guess, the outer layout. Just to see how that feels. So I'm gonna take this. This I am gonna duplicate. But let's go into Pro Builder and drastically change this shape. Oh, okay. I want to make it narrow, but quite long, just to see if an encounter like this has a right to live. And let's push these out. Let's do subdivide these out a little bit. This is going to be one side. Subdivide. Okay. This is going to be real weird. Okay. Let's take these parts out so they're not connected. Okay. So this is going to be real weird. We have one side, other side, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. We're gonna take this out of this child. Let's create room 2. No, this is gonna be just traversable on the top. Like you're like pretty much consider bottom non-existent. So I want to see if, for example, spawn all of the enemies here, what would be the most interesting way of getting to them. So it's just going to be, I guess we'll need some kind of a connection on these ones for the player because I don't have any climbing yet. It's pretty much enemies just shooting at you all the time kind of thing. Oh yeah, guess we'll connect these here. That is very broken textures, but that doesn't really matter at the time. Okay. Oh, that is something. That is a definition of something. Go here. Go here. Okay. You go in here, and I also need nav mesh surface. If I bake you, these are too narrow. Boom. I need to make it smaller. Smaller? Or does it just not consider it passable because it's two different objects? Oh, it is also very big. I don't need it to be this big. How do I change the size of the region? This. Okay, it always includes. Can I not change like the size of you? I guess I just need this. Yeah, it seems to be doing something weird with how it tracks it. I thought it was just doing recasting there. Maybe it needs to be a single mesh for it to be considered passable. Let me try something. I'm gonna make this real big. And I'm gonna remake it. Okay, it just needed to be wider because the agent, I guess, is too big. So let's open agent settings and make him narrower. Okay, yeah. Cool. It is technically walkable, but we don't care. Let's just height mesh. Don't know. Don't care. Generate links. Cool. There are no links here technically. There are quite a few here. Okay. So let's add copy and paste as new. Yeah. It's just Unity default nav mesh agent. Oh, let's disable you again. Just not to have you annoying us here. Spawn positions, let's also duplicate this in here. So, all of you are gonna be on that side. Or 5. to be higher up. So which one are you referencing? Still those. I'm gonna delete all of you. Lock Robin. Yeah, there's like the Unity nav mesh path finding used to be like really bad, but recently it seems to be okay. So, well, consider that an okay version for now. So we have 4, 3, and let's also copy the button. 1. Drop it in room 2. Okay. We have a button to start. Let's move our player here also. Okay. And I should definitely have done just a button here to move us to that position, but this will work for now. So button, gun generator, gun parent, gun parent, gun. Guns and bats. So go to this side. Bat. All of you. Okay, gun parents. Come here too. Okay, so let's change the reference for this button to start the other wave. Room 2. Wave system, start next wave. Now, this is gonna be a bit weird. I mean, yeah, it will be like, you know, you either enter the room or some other bit. It's just here for ease of debug for now. Also, where did my music go? Out of the... Oh, but yeah, just so it's easy to control. You want to make sure like all of your systems are easy to debug and you don't have to. So for example, if you want to, you know, a very drastic example would be if you want to test out the boss logic, you want to be able to interact with the boss straight away, not after beating the entire level. So this is just an easy way of controlling it for debug. And the same function can be called from a dozen different places in the future. So yeah, just ease of development. Okay. And oh, your logic does not pick the best destination. I genuinely thought that you guys would stay there. Yeah, this is just good. This needs to be like way longer for this trick to work, or they need to be smarter. Also, they're throwing the ball when it's in the wall. Makes no sense. And now I'm done. Okay. This is very stupid. Next big target is to drastically rework the position setter. For the basic enemies. Game dev and fun. I mean, I guess it can be considered fun. But right now, we got something working. And next bit is gonna be enemy AI adjustment again. So yeah, let's completely change the behavior, I guess, for our basic enemy, because this shit is not good. So basic enemy position setter. Okay. Pick a point at a radius. So the biggest, let's first of all close all tabs that are not needed and check basic enemy movement, position setter, information control. We don't care. Yes, so these two are the ones we care about: enemy movement and position setter. Jump, we don't care. Jump, don't care. Look at point also doesn't matter. So set target position is the annoying one. So this is just destination. Oh, it's this one. Actually, no, I think there's some extra logic in attack. Not very solid. Yeah, okay. Checkpoint validity. Get point on circle segment. This is set point, pointed radius, pick a new position. So this is what I'm not happy with. Like player has to get something to specify enemies climb ladder. I mean, it doesn't really, like, I wouldn't say that this game is story based. It's just gameplay. It just needs to be fun. The story is mostly an afterthought. You know, when you're playing the, whatchamacallit, keep forgetting the words. The Game Dev Tycoon, and you have like sliders. In this one, the story slider is all the way at the left. So, yeah. So, pick new position. So pick point at radius. This should be not just at this radius. It should be from this radius to, I guess, the maximum attack range, because this should be min radius, I guess. I'm feeling that I'm gonna have to remake this completely because it's just weird right now. Oh, minimum radius. I guess let's do it like this for now, just to see if that looks better. Between 1.5 F to 2.5 F. Just multiply this here. Okay. Save and see how they behave now. Okay. Poor guys. Start next wave. That is not good. They're all trying to get up there. Let me block this out. All of this is going to become unwalkable. Okay. And sure. Do another one. Just for shits and giggles. No way am I gonna change that mesh. That's really big. Right. Oh, you can actually do on volume. That's good. Two layers. Default, I guess. Default. Yeah. But no. Stop. Obstacle. Yes. You did the same thing. And you did the same thing. Rebake. How you... What? Not much obstacle. Carve. Oh, okay. Carve. Good. Okay, now you should not be trying to go there. I don't know why you even considered that a reachable area. Very weird. Start next wave. Okay. Why are you considering all those points invalid? You cannot hit Blair because Blair is on the floor. So, why do you consider all those points invalid? Is the range on you too far? Okay. Yeah, so all of your positions were considered too close to the enemy. Let's just force you to calculate, I guess. Big player. I'm pretty sure is gonna. Oh, nice. Not gonna die. Too much health. Pause. I'm here. Yeah, I feel like you will have to get dynamic steering rather than destination setting. Because destination setting seems to be a very unreliable way of doing it. Yeah. I mean, not exactly. You don't really, for example, this case specifically, I don't need story to work on this at all because I know exactly what like gameplay mechanics I want. And after I'm done with those, I can deal with everything else. And I'm not gonna go, you know, with anything too abstract, not anything too specific, just because I'm working with assets that I have. And that is, you know, the simplest way of going about it right now. So, yeah. Gameplay first. Make sure all of this works, all of the components are there, and then kind of the idea is going to be that there's going to be like, I don't know, 3 different zones. Each of them is going to have a dozen rooms, upgrades a couple ways through, maybe a boss at some point, but that is way past the MVP mark. But the MVP right now is a couple of enemies, solid gameplay mechanics, because just the deflection and enemies are gonna take a couple of, like, deflection, enemies, and weapons are gonna take, I would say, at least another month to make work semi resembling what I want. So, yeah, there's quite a few things to work on before even starting to think about anything like story or even a setup. It's, in my head, it's some kind of, because we have a very standard baseball bat, I'm thinking of something related to small town alien invasion, and because in that case we can have open spaces which are a little bit easier to design, and maybe some more room-like things like this as a change of pace. But yeah, that is the very basic idea, which doesn't really matter that much at the moment, because I'm focusing on gameplay. The gameplay needs to be very solid and very nice. I mean, yeah, I feel like an MVP would be, not MVP, I would say, quote unquote, early access state of it is going to be in 5 to 6 months, maybe, if I'm lucky. Because there's a lot of work. Yeah. And to get it to, you know, full-on proper game, that's at least a year, especially in solo state. But hopefully, maybe when it gets to early access state, I maybe will be able to publish it and see how that goes, and collect some feedback and maybe go from there. But for tonight, I think this is kind of it. I'm gonna write down the things that we need to work on, do some debugging of really annoying things to debug with, like running being weird and balls sometimes getting stuck, and the animations of enemies freezing. All of that I'm gonna do off screen because it's not interesting. It's just me gonna be a lot of swearing and going through breakpoints. But yeah, that's it for tonight, and hope to see you next time. Thanks to everybody who joined. All right, bye bye.